Hello everyone, my name is Mihana Hosokawa, a student of the Jihon Seminar. Today, I'm excited to share my thesis and my transformative journey during the game Terracoya. Before I talk about my thesis, I'd like to briefly explain what Game Terracoya is. Game Terracoya is a seminar conducted under the direction of Professor Horn of the University of Shizuoka. It has two features that make it different from other regular classes. First, it is based on the pedagogy of multiliteracies proposed by the New London Group in 1996. The students are brought to the center of the class and the teacher helps them aside. It aims for students to acquire multiliteracies required in today's world by practically learning in a variety of ways. They are free to decide on the themes they will study and on the activities they will do in the seminar. Second, we use games as an introduction to learning. Our director, Dr. Horn, is an expert in games. He knows a lot about the effectiveness of games in education and learning. Games have the possibility to increase our learning opportunities, so students play, use, and examine games whenever we need it. Next, my purpose of joining the game Terracoya. I entered this seminar with two purposes. First, I wanted to be an erudite person and find my best role in society. Since I was young, I wished to create a better society, but I didn't know how to contribute to it since there are so many ways available. At the first step, I wanted to expand my potential. Then, I wanted to find a path where I could contribute most to society eventually. Second, I wanted to gain more confidence and to love myself. I had a lot of complexities and a lot of weaknesses in myself. This was reducing my confidence and preventing me from loving myself. Through many experiences in the game Terracoya, I wanted to gradually overcome the shortcomings, then to gain more confidence and to come to love myself. These also become my ultimate goals in the seminar. In my thesis, I explained in detail the process of what and how I learn and experience things in order to become the person who I want to be and what I achieve as a result. This time, I will introduce the overview in a video. The theme of my thesis is Pursuit of My Possibilities and a Better Society, what and how I learned inside and outside a games and multiliteracies seminar. Let me show my research question clearly. First, could I become an erudite person? What kind of agency and knowledge did I gain through the game Terracoya? Second, what did a better society mean for me or for us? Before joining the seminar, I had just a vague definition of it. I reconsidered it in the end of the seminar. Third, what is my best role in society? What kind of roles emerged as my strengths through the game Terracoya? How can they contribute to making a better society in the future? Fourth, did I gain more confidence and love myself after the game Terracoya? Previously, I used to have many complexes and I did not like myself. Could I overcome them and come to love myself through the game Terracoya? In this seminar, I have tried many activities to become the person who I want to be. The thesis showed some key steps in the process and clearly showed how each activity was meaningful to my achievements. Let's take a quick view at some of the topics. Free materials. Before entering the seminar, I conducted self-analysis using worksheets and concept maps. I clarified my goals, ideals, and interests and decided on my learning path in Game Terracoya. Austin's Butterfly. I watched a video called Austin's Butterfly as an introduction to the seminar. It gave me an opportunity to think the desirable attitude of learners and classmates for creating an effective learning environment. Pursuit of Happiness. I played a game Pursuit of Happiness. After that, I made my thoughts about what is pursuit of happiness and what is reality and fiction in games. Loop. I played the game Loop. Then I created a simplified version for the Game Expo event. This experience deepened my understanding of game design and the potential of the games depending on how they are used. Research projects. In Research Project 1, I explored various aspects of games and gamification through reading various academic papers, literature, and websites. In Research Project 2, I conducted original surveys on an application called Gabinavi. Project Azalea. In my second year, my PBL English classmates and I started a volunteer organization called Project Azalea together, under the supervision of Dr. DeHorn. After that, I planned my own original project to support children in need in Japan and worked with two other members. This learning was very useful in planning my future participatory projects. Participatory projects. As a culmination of my learning at Game Terkoya, I did three participatory projects. This is a project with Yoshimura-san. I planned an environmental project by combining gamification and SDGs, which I have been interested in through the Game Terkoya, and she gave me a great support. Although I have not been able to execute it yet, I would like to make it realize someday and apply this learning to my future actions. Regarding participatory project 2, I participated in the plugging activities of our nonprofit organization Greenbird. As for the participatory project 3, I worked with Namakemono, one of the student volunteer groups at the University of Shizuoka, to clean up our town. I learned a lot here, which is useful for my future projects by studying how to organize an event and understanding current state of garbage problems in Shizuoka City. After reflecting on my journey, I analyzed all of my work and thoughts. This analysis using pre-materials and post-materials involved comparing the 30-page self-reflection surveys and concept maps from before and after the seminar. I selected key aspects of my development that were most significant to me and made tables presenting who I was before, who I was during, and who I am now after the Game Terkoya. Through the seminar, I was able to enchain 9 areas of my agency, in particular: self-satisfaction and confidence, interpersonal skills, being active, teaching skills, learning skills, critical thinking and problem-solving skills, environmental literacy, game literacy, and global literacy. The focus 6 skills are more about learning skills and attitude rather than specific academic knowledge. By acquiring these skills, I have increased the effectiveness of my own learning. Regarding the later 3 literacies, I gained in-depth knowledge and experience in the environmental field and in the game field, as well as a shallow but broad knowledge in the global field. This has empowered me to take action in these areas. So I can say I have expanded my potential through the seminar. I would like to use this ability to contribute a better society on a global scale. For more details, please refer to my thesis. Finally, let me reflect on my research questions. What kind of outcomes did I get through the Game Terkoya? First, could I become an elder person? I was able to gain 6 skills and 3 literacies that could serve as the foundation of my learning through the game Targoya. However, the more I learned, the more I realized how much knowledge and skills I still lack. I will continue to learn about and act on world issues to contribute to a better society on a global scale. And also, I utilize these skills effectively to become a more elite person. Second, what did a better society mean for me or for us? Previously, my definition of a better society was vague. However, I engaged in activities inside and outside the seminar, learned about various social issues, SDGs, and broadened my perspective. I was able to develop my own interpretation. I now believe that a crucial aspect of pursuing a better society is to deeply understand of the interconnection between humans, ecosystems, and nature, then strive to live a fulfilling life. Additionally, I believe we also need to live with awareness that we are part of the global ecosystem. Third, what is my best role in society? During the seminar, I discovered my strengths in the role of proposer and mediator. As a proposer, I am good at generating ideas and facilitating discussion. As a mediator, I am adept at taking a neutral stance, seeking balance, and resolving conflicts. If I were to take another role, I can able to find a way to use my strength there. For example, I may not excel in every leadership role. However, I recognize my ability to contribute effectively as an initiate type or balance type leader. I aspire to leverage these strengths to make more contribution to society. Fourth, did I gain more confidence and to love myself after the game Terkoya? Through many works, reflections, and analyses, I could deepen my self-understanding and identify areas for improvement. I actively utilize this awareness in various activities and opportunities, and I was able to acquire new agencies and overcome some of my weaknesses. Also, Professor DeHarn and my classmates at Game Terracotta always cheered me on and supported me. So I was able to gain more confidence in myself than before I joined the seminar. Regarding loving myself, there are aspects of myself that I appreciate and that I am still working on. However, through the seminar, I've come to realize that my weaknesses are also part of who I am, and I have learned to address them effectively. As a result, I now love myself more than before as a whole. Let me give a conclusion. Through the game Terracotta, I was able to develop my knowledge and agency significantly. Although not everything was satisfactory and I was not able to acquire the skills perfectly, the experience of challenging myself to achieve my goals motivates me to continue evolving in the future. Using these experiences as a fuel, I will be committed to further pursuing my possibilities and better society. I would like to thank Dr. DeHarn and my classmates for their great support and also express my gratitude to the Game Terkoya. Thank you so much for your listening. As a side note, I will discuss how this research can help you and what limitation it has. This thesis was a detailed description of what I did to pursue my own possibilities in a better society based on my real experiences, including what I have learned myself and from other experiences, stories, books, and so on. If you want to expand your possibilities or if you want to pursue a better society, this document may offer you some valuable insights. However, this is just my personal experience. This doesn't mean it will always work out when you take it, and there may be many things that I did not consider enough. Furthermore, the world is still constantly changing. Things may have changed completely from the time where I am now. So, I strongly encourage you to learn and think about the things around you in the past, present, and future on your own, and to develop your own method to pursue what you want while also making use of the works from your seniors. Thank you.